Good day, gamers. What's going on? The name is AK, owner of Extreme Azure Productions, and today I'm bringing you yet another X React video presentation. Today, it is certainly a very interesting situation. Nintendo dropped some bombshells early this morning. They had their financial briefing, which was at 3 a.m. over here in the Western Hemisphere, and hey, I'm just trying so hard to still try and just actually make sense of what I read. So here's the recap. Major stuff. The NX will be launching in 2017. No, not this year. A lot of people thought that the NX was coming out at the end of this year, but no! Nintendo decided to be Nintendo, surprised the hell out of all of us, and said, no, you're not getting it this holiday, you're getting it in the spring. Hope you have some money left after all those Christmas presents. Yeah, the NX is going to come out in 2017, March 2017, so that's about 11 months from now. So it is going to be coming before E3 of next year, but it won't be at E3 of this year. Exactly. I can see your face right now. Even though I can't, I can pretty much imagine what your face looks like right now. It's going to be releasing before E3 of next year. However, they're not going to be talking about it at E3 of this year. You know, I'm really starting to realize why people get so confused over Nintendo and their decisions. This is stupid! Honestly. Like, I just can't really fathom why they're doing this. Okay, the system is coming out in spring of 2017, but they aren't going to be featuring it at the biggest gaming event of the year. Oh my gosh. That does not make any sense. But I'm going to get into that a little later. What I want to focus on now is the fact that they also announced that Zelda is coming to the Wii U, but it's coming to the Wii U and the NX. So yes, the rumors have been true. Super Metal Dave 64, who was the first to bring an official rumor, confirmed it a few months ago. A lot of people thought he was crazy, myself included. I thought that it could not happen, and it did happen. Like they say, there is a first time for everything, and this is definitely the first time that a Zelda game is coming to two platforms at once without coming to a platform originally. Remember, GameCube got Wind Waker before it got Twilight Princess, so it had its own exclusive Zelda title. So it was okay to dual release Twilight Princess on the GameCube and the Wii. However, the Wii U has not gotten an original Zelda title outside of Hyrule Warriors, which is of course a spin-off. So this is going to be the first time that Nintendo system has not gotten its own original Zelda title, mainstream Zelda title. So yeah, this is very weird to say the least. But I guess this also confirms that the NX is going to be a home console in some form, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But it's very interesting, this situation that they've put themselves in. They're not going to be talking about the NX, and when they come to E3, the Zelda Wii U, the Wii U version of the game, is going to be the only game that they are going to have on the show floor. That means that it's going to be the only game that E3 visitors are going to be able to play from Nintendo. Okay then, so that means nothing from 3DS, and whatever other Wii U projects that they talk about, they're not going to be playable. So that includes Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Paper Mario Color Splash are not going to be playable at this year's E3. It's only going to be the brand new Zelda game, the Wii U version of the brand new Zelda game. Yeah, that is definitely a very weird situation. And just wow. It's just wow. So they're going to be talking, who knows what they're going to be talking about at this point. Because Zelda, they announced that Zelda is going to be the main focus of their show. So yeah, E3 2016 for Nintendo is not going to be very big. Yeah, Zelda is big, but that's the only thing, the only main thing that they're only going to be featuring. So I really don't know what to think at this point. I really don't understand what's going on with Nintendo. It's just a very weird situation. I actually did a recording before this, which I deleted because I was ranting way too much. But even now, talking about it a second time, I still don't understand how I'm supposed to really respond to this. It just does not make that much sense to me. But basically what this is confirming is that Wii U is going to have a very slow burn over the next 11 months. Okay, because Nintendo also announced that they are cutting their forecast as to the amount of units that they expect to sell over the next fiscal year for the Wii U is 800,000, not even 1 million. So they expect to sell 800,000 units over the next fiscal year, and that's what they're expecting. Okay, so it could be more, it could be less as well. So wow, that's a very small number for a system. When you have PS4 selling like 2-3 million units per month, that's an incredibly small number. Like, it is wow, just wow. And the games that we have been announced, it doesn't look like that they're going to be making any new announcements outside of what we already know. Because otherwise, E3 would obviously have a bigger presence, as you would think. And if they're only expecting to sell 800,000 units, I guess that means that they're not intending to bring out any more big games that would be system sellers. And if the NX is coming out in 11 months, then it more than likely is going to be where Nintendo does not want to put all their support on Wii U anymore. And as someone who's owned the system since December of 2012, so I've owned it for basically all of its life, it's disheartening because I love the system and I really do not want to see it go down like this. It's just going to be just slow and agonizing for the owners of the Wii U. That means you're just going to be stuck with the system getting a few games every couple of months for the next 11 months. That's not a good situation, and you'd think that Nintendo would want to try and charm Wii U owners. They'd want to get them excited for the NX, and the best way to do that is to make them feel as if they got their money's worth out of their current system. That's not how they're making it seem. They're just slowly putting it to bed, waiting for the NX to release. So it's like, do you want us to be excited, or do you want us to be depressed? I just do not understand what Nintendo is doing right now. It just does not make all that much sense to me personally. But yeah, so to anyone who does not own a Wii U yet, all I can say is if you really want to play the games, go ahead, buy the system. But if you've waited this long, I guess you might as well wait until the NX. It pains me to say that, but that's just how it's looking right now. That's the message that Nintendo is sending, that if they only expect to sell 800,000 units anyway, I guess they just do not have any more faith, real faith in the system, which kind of goes against what they've been saying about how they want to continue to drive Wii U and 3DS sales, how they want to make more popular games like Splatoon and Mario Maker to continue generating interest and excitement. So that goes against everything that they've been saying for the past couple months, so it's just like, wow. But going back to the NX, Nintendo did mention that the system is going to be taking on a new concept. It's not going to be a direct successor to either the 3DS or the Wii U. So I'm led to think that this is actually going to be a hybrid. Because if it's not going to be succeeding the Wii U and 3DS traditionally, like they said, it's going to be a brand new concept. So the only thing I can think is that it's going to be a hybrid. That is a combination of a handheld and a home console. Because that would definitely fit the bill of being a brand new concept, because we haven't really gotten something like that. The closest thing that we have to that is how the PS Vita can remote play games from the PS4, and of course it also has its own game library. But this would mean that the NX is actually hybrid. This would even have a closer relationship than that. That probably means that its controller can be converted into a handheld. You can stream games while you're on the go. I don't exactly know how they're intended to do it, but that's just how it's sounding. And it should be very interesting to see, because I wouldn't mind a console like that. But yeah, as long as it's not too weird that third parties are driven away. I love the Wii U gamepad, but I do have to admit that it's probably one of the reasons why developers have just shied away, because they don't know how to use it. They're not trying to put in the extra time and resources into trying to figure out how to use it. That's probably one of the reasons as to why they just pushed away the Wii U. And of course the Wii as well, because the Wii, using motion controls, could not play a lot of traditional games. Like, take for instance Assassin's Creed, for example. But yeah, it's just weird. It's a weird situation that Nintendo has been in for years now, and they've officially just made it weirder. I do not know which direction that they're going in right now. All I can say is, wow. Wow, they're going to have to do some serious convincing over the next few months to really get people excited for their next system. Nintendo's back has been against the wall for quite some time now, and this is just such a delicate situation. They need to treat this as do or die, okay? They're not going to bring the NX out at E3, so whenever they intend to actually reveal the system, I just hope it's the best thing ever. Honestly, When I say that, I mean I just hope it's a console that's going to get everyone excited. Whether you're a Nintendo fan, whether you're a PlayStation, Xbox fan, you're just going to get excited anyway. Okay, that's the kind of system that I want the NX to be. It's going to be a system that's going to really drive interest in Nintendo again, because they have not had that interest for quite some time now. The Wii does not count, because the Wii's fan base was frivolous. If the Wii was truly a success, a long-term success, then the Wii would have sold well just because it has Wii in the title. See, I'm really hoping that the NX is going to be a system that will go down in history as one of the greatest systems ever. That's the only thing I can hope for at this point, because Nintendo is just they went full-on weird. They were already weird, now they've just gone full-on weird, but we can only wait and see. Can't say wait until E3 now, so I'm just going to say wait. We have 11 months. Let's see how it goes. PlayStation, Xbox, I may be knocking on your door soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.